What's up, everybody? Dark-Knight316, Rapper Really Gaming, and this is Tackles and Takedowns. So, Raw already happened on Monday, and we're going to go over the results of it. Leading up into the Elimination Chambers, there's more and more people who have qualified for Elimination Chambers, and so we'll have the graphics up with the Elimination Chambers of who's qualified so far. But another person who's made it in here, who defeated both Dominic Mysterio and Gunther, is Javon Evans. I wouldn't have expected that. I would have thought that they would have given it to Dominic or to at least Gunther, because Gunther's been on a winning streak. But I guess they have the Intercontinental Championship more for Dominic than anything else.
So let's see the results. It sounds like LA Knight proposed a 6-man tag team pitting himself against Bronson Reed, Austin Theory, and Logan Paul. Him and I like his shirt. It says Unchosen, and he's probably getting back at the fact that nobody wants to choose him to win like world title stuff. So I think that's pretty good. But
I might pick up that shirt.
The Uso and LA Knight, so they defeated him.
Then the Masked Man again attacked.
So now, if you look at that, like in this one, the Masked Man it doesn't look like it is Seth Rollins, but it looks like that they're leading a way to get Seth Rollins, when he's healthy enough, to get to WrestleMania to face somebody, either a Logan Paul, a Braun Breaker, somebody like that, when he gets closer to, WrestleMania. So I think that there. Women's Elimination Chamber, Asuka defeated Bayley and Natty in a triple threat qualifying match, and then Natty ended up getting beat up by Maxine Dupree.
Well, it looks like the women's Elimination Chambers is getting more excited than the men's.
What's going on with her leg here? It looks like her leg's all like...
That's just a crease.
Is that the shadow?
No, that's just a crease in her leg.
Like her leg was all
I know,
like...
it looks weird, but that's just the way.
Like, how they have like the dolls?
Yeah, that's just like the other one
and
here.
And they put like the leg like that? Yeah. It looks like it's just a doll.
Yeah.
Women's champion Stephanie Backor made Royal Rumble winner Liv Morgan cry with a harsh critique.
Yeah, she probably said something about, "Oh, Dominic don't love you."
Yeah, something like that. But that's going to be an interesting feud, and Liv Morgan will probably beat Stephanie Backor at WrestleMania.
Yeah, probably.
CM Punk accuses Judgment Day of dragging down Finn Balor.
Yeah, because they're trying to make Finn Balor go solo now, and the Judgment Day
which is
break
funny
up.
to me, because it's like they're going to face each other. He's not going to win the title from CM Punk at Elimination Chamber. So it was like basically they're just throwing away a title shot for
I mean,
Finn
it would be
Balor.
interesting if he does win it and go on to WrestleMania. It'd be like the underdog story kind of thing. Because if you figure every time he's won a world title, he had to relinquish it because he got injured. Whether it's from Seth Rollins or from somebody else. So he's never really had a proper world champion reign. And so, like, it's kind of like Drew McIntyre, where Drew McIntyre only won the title during the no audience era and everybody was on the screen, so he didn't really have a live audience to go and, enjoy it with the champion. That's why he has it now, and now he can enjoy it with the audience for, however they're going to, give it to him for it. So they could do that to Finn Balor because, he's really losing it. But, I mean, maybe Finn Balor will recreate the Bullet Club and then,
maybe,
have a new faction.
Maybe they'll do it later on, but not have him actually win it like WrestleMania. So
Yeah.
Penta defeats El Grande Americano.
Now, this is El Grande Americano, not original
Yeah.
Grande
They didn't
Americano.
say which one it was.
No,
so.
it's Grande
So
Americano,
Penta's going to
not
get
original.
the number one contenders match for the
To face Dominic Mysterio.
Is that Dominic
Mysterio? Because it says, when Rayo and Bravo attempted to interfere, original El Grande Americano emerged from under the ring to neutralize the pair and allow Penta to overcome El Grande Americano with the Mexican Destroyer.
And as you were saying, the women's storylines are actually getting pretty good right now. AJ Lee offered Women's Intercontinental Champion Becky Lynch a free punch after a tense war of words. So that's going to be...
And so AJ Lee's never won the Intercontinental Champion because there never was that.
No, not during her time.
So she can then win that and then the tag titles and then maybe do it. But, like, look at her abs, though. I mean, that could have just been the shadow, but... Looks like she's ripped.
Yeah, looks like she's in pretty good shape.
Looks like she's in better shape than CM Punk on that one. But then they show here Javon Evans defeats Gunther and Dominic Mysterio in Elimination Chamber triple threat. I mean, that's crazy because I thought Gunther would have won that.
Because I personally think Gunther is going to face Randy Orton at WrestleMania. That's my guess.
You think it's going to end his
retire
him?
I think what they're going to do is they're going to do a legend killer versus I'm the legend killer. Oh no, but I'm the legend killer. So it's
the legend killer versus career killer.
And so he's
the career killer.
He's going to put his career online to face RKO faces Gunther and whoever loses or whatever. I think that'd be an interesting match there, but...
Yeah, but it would have been better if it was in like a triple threat with Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
But that's all what happened on Raw. So, elimination so far, if you go to the Elimination Chambers, do the show.
Shows?
Probably. Let's see if it shows, Elimination Chamber. Click on that one, yeah. Because it should show, do they show who's in it so far? Yeah, right there. So in the men's one now, they have Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, LA Knight, and then Javon Evans. So there's two more
From what I heard, Brock Lesnar is going to be in there.
Oh, yeah?
From what I heard. So they're going to have there's another guy from NXT, I think Trick Williams or somebody.
Oh, yeah.
They said that will more than likely win it, and then Brock Lesnar goes in there.
So those are the last two?
So those are like the last two.
Because I got word that there was already filled up on there.
Was it?
That there was already the three guys in the back, the leak that I got on mine.
Who's
It looked like there was a guy named Dark Knight 316 and Robert Wheeler Gaming was part of the Elimination Chamber.
Maybe you should show that one off.
Yeah, I know. And then you see with the women's one, they got Alexa Bliss, they got
Asuka,
Tiffany Stratton, and Rhea Ripley for it. So that looking pretty good.
This is a good one. I think
it's going to be Bianca Belair.
Bianca Belair is going to come in there.
Who would be the other one?
I don't know actually. I think they could.
You think it's going to be Charlotte Flair?
They could throw in anybody really, but if Bianca Belair comes in, she's going to win it. If not, I think they give it to Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah, to have her go back.
Back and win. She'll go and face who's the. Yeah, which would be weird that she's going to face... Because Jade Cargill took her title, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so if Bianca Belair doesn't come back to win, Tiffany Stratton wins it, goes to WrestleMania, and beats Jade Cargill for the championship. Because Jade Cargill's had a terrible run as a women's champ.
She just came back last week and wrestled for the first time in so many months or whatever.
But this is the match I want to see right here. Is the... Becky Lynch and AJ Lee. That looks the interesting. This one you already know who's going to win that, so it doesn't matter there.
Yeah, because plus it's also in Chicago. That's
Chicago,
his hometown. So they're not going to make him look stupid.
But I think this is the more hyped up. This looks.
Yeah, and I think the women's Elimination Chamber is looking to be really good. Which should have been
saved for I think WrestleMania. Who knows? Maybe they'll do like a rematch in WrestleMania, but because the title's not on the line.
Oh, it's not.
It doesn't look like it is. No, it is. Women's Intercontinental title match. So it is on the line.
Yeah, so maybe AJ Lee wins it.
I don't think she wins it.
And then at WrestleMania, Becky Lynch wins it. And they have that feud again.
I think they might just have Becky Lynch keeps it and then faces her one more time.
I don't think so, because I think that they'll maybe give it to AJ Lee so that then it could be husband and wife with championship.
Maybe. Yeah,
and then at WrestleMania, like CM Punk face Seth Rollins, and then go do it. Even though it's Roman Reigns.
That could be something, yeah.
But it could be like, he gets the title, and then his wife gets it, and then comes back on there. But
so those are the old school ones that they're showing there. But yeah, so that's Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, because I don't think it'll be Demon Finn Balor in the Elimination Chambers one. It'll probably just be regular Finn Balor because he doesn't really do the demon persona too much. Because he said in an interview that the demon persona was supposed to be used for like, he gets beat so much time, so he's getting that anger and becomes the demon to overcome the stuff. But he said that Vince made him use it like at every pay-per-view, so it pretty much got played out, so it ruined its like appeal to it. So, but yeah, that's everything that happened on Raw. This is our take on the Elimination Chambers. So now we're gonna go play Wrestling 20 Questions. Last week I gave him the questions and he had to guess the superstar, and he ended up guessing it as Curtis Axel. So now it's my turn to try to guess it.
Okay.
So it's 20 questions.
20 questions.
Yes or no only.
Do you need a clue of like era so it gives you a little bit more?
I can ask it for it. So I'm gonna go. Is this in the Attitude Era?
This would be considered.
Beginning or in
would be somewhere within the Attitude Era.
Okay. Is this a...
So that's one.
Yeah. So is this a male superstar?
It is a male superstar.
Okay.
That's your second question.
Let's see. Is this person a Grand Slam winner?
This person is not a Grand Slam winner.
Is a Triple Crown winner?
Triple Crown winner, no.
Oh, not even that. Is this person part of a... Was part of a faction or group?
What do you mean by faction or group?
So like a faction, kind of like Nation of Domination, DX kind of thing like that, or a group would be like tag team.
He was part of a group.
He was part of a group. Was he part of DX?
No.
Was he part of NWO?
No, that's 7 right there.
Okay, was he part of the Nation of Domination?
No, that's 8.
Let's see. Is this a mid-carder, like most of his career?
This is question 9. He was considered a mid-carder during his run.
So he never won like the world title?
Is that your 10th question? Yeah. No, he never won the world title during his run. So
he's only been in like the IC and the U.S. title run. Okay, so that gets out a lot of people. Is he considered a high flyer?
Yeah, he could be considered a high flyer, so that's 11.
Okay. Let's see.
And that's just a fan going off in the background, so doesn't sound like an airplane's taking off.
Nobody thought that.
But that's 11.
Let's see.
You got 11 questions right now.
And I'm trying to guess. Was this person a fan favorite?
I would say at some point in his career he was a fan favorite, so that's 12.
Like he got like a bunch of like signs and everybody liked him.
People liked him, yeah. I would say he's a fan favorite.
Was he continued his career into the Ruthless Aggression era?
He did. And that's question number 13.
Was he part... did he tag team with The Miz?
I would say no.
He never tag team with The Miz?
No. So that's 14. That's question 14. You're blown by these questions real quick.
I know, and I'm not... I have a person in mind, but now I don't think he was on there.
You need a clue.
Were they... Well, because when you said that they would be considered a high flyer, you would know if it was that one person, but I'm thinking it's the other person. Let's see. What am I at, 14?
You're up. Question 14.
Okay.
You're going into question 15 right now.
Has this guy worked for any other company outside of WWE?
Yes, 15. Not during this time.
No, but he
has worked for other companies.
Has he worked for AEW?
Yes.
Okay. So then
That's
I
number
think
16.
So then I think I kind of know then who it is now. Then, since you said he worked for AEW, did he win the ECW championship?
No, I don't think he ever did.
You don't think he's ever won the ECW champion? Huh.
He might have. I don't know if he has during that time. Because he's a mid-carder, so I don't know during that time if he has won it or not. Because would they have considered the ECW a mid-card champion at the time?
Well, at the time when they had ECW
During,
back
the
again,
Aggression era.
when they had the ECW back again, that was considered its own brand.
Yeah,
so they'd have their world champ and all that
title.
Stuff.
That one, I'm not sure if he's won the ECW title.
Okay.
So, what were we on 16? So I guess we could call that a wash.
Yeah.
And you can come up with another question.
Okay. Was he in a tag team with the person that no longer wrestles, or no longer wrestles for WWE?
Like currently or during that time?
Currently.
Say that again, your question?
Did he was his tag team partner a person who no longer wrestles with the WWE? But
currently, yes.
Currently, yes.
Yes. So
okay.
that's question number 16.
Okay, so then my 17th question is, because I think I have the person is he currently on AEW?
No.
No?
Mm-hmm. So that's what, question 18 you're coming up with now?
And I thought it was this person.
Mm-mm.
Oh, man. That sucks. Because I thought it was this person.
It might be the person you're thinking of, just...
It's not, because you would know that he was on
AEW.
You would know that he was on AEW.
He was at some point, but he's not currently. And now your question was... He was currently on there.
Oh, you checked to see if he was currently?
Yeah, he not currently. You said, was he on there? He was. And then you said, is he currently on there? And he's not currently on there.
Does he... Okay, so
this is question 18.
Yeah.
You got 3 more left.
Well, I got 2 more, because then I got to guess 18, on the 20th.
19, 20, and then you
no,
can
20
guess.
I have to guess.
20? So, okay, so you got 2 more then.
So, is this guy... been in... triple threat tag team matches?
I'm sure at some point he has.
So then it's not the person I'm thinking of then. Dang it.
I'm sure because a majority of the people get thrown in triple threat and all that. So
did he? Okay, well then I'll do this one, but this one's probably not going to even help me then. Did he start his career in a tag team?
In a tag team?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then it's still the same. And then it could be the person I'm thinking.
And so this is your last question for you to guess.
I'm going to guess it's Christian.
No.
No? Who was it?
It is, Matt Hardy.
Matt Hardy.
Matt Hardy.
Well, he was in the Extreme matches.
Currently in AEW
because when they were the Hardy Boys, they were always in Extreme matches.
You never said Extreme matches. You said in ECW. Was he an ECW champion? I said, I don't know.
No, he wasn't in there. But when I said, was he ever in a triple threat team match?
I said he was in a triple threat. You said a triple threat match. He was in I'm sure at some point it wasn't a triple threat match.
He was. It was between the Hardys,
but he didn't.
The Dudleys, and the
triple threat. You didn't say triple threat tag team match,
well, that's
which
what
would have been. So if you meant that would have been he was in there. But
I was thinking it was Christian because it was Edge and Christian. Christian was in ECW.
Did he?
But Matt Hardy was never in ECW. Jeff was.
I think he was
Matt Hardy
at one point when they did the split for the brand.
I don't think so.
Because I think he might have been in ECW. I don't know.
I don't think so. Well, you can look up the wiki, but I don't think he was.
He's
that's a loss for me. It's a win for you.
Delete. So
yeah, because I didn't think. Because in the Ruthless Aggression era, he was totally in the Ruthless Aggression era because it was Mad 2 version 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You should have asked whether or not he was broken.
Well, I wasn't thinking it was them as a tag team. I was thinking it was Christian.
So let me see champions.
Because you are right. He was in AEW, but he's not currently.
He
in
was
AEW.
a former ECW champion.
Well, was he? Okay, so when it was
that was why I said it was a wash because I didn't know. But yeah, so he's a former ECW champion, a former United States champion, a former cruiserweight, and an overall 12-time tag team champion.
Yeah, and they never gave him the world title.
And then
they gave Jeff the world title.
In Impact, he was a 2-time TNA World Heavyweight Champion and a 4-time TNA Tag Team Champ, as well as 2-time Omega Tag Team Champ. Mm-hmm. So yeah. So in the WWE, he never won the world title, but he's won the ECW title one time, and he's won every other title.
Yeah. Man, I thought it was Christian because of. When we were talking about extreme matches on ECW, Christian won the ECW title, and so
let's see. But that one was also my mistake too, because I said I don't know. Do they consider the ECW title as like a top title for the ECW brand?
Yeah, that was because remember when they did the split where it was like WCW versus WWF versus ECW, the Invasion one. Yep. When they did that, they had their separate one because they had like the Big Show was the ECW champion. Yeah, and he fought against Ric Flair and stuff like that.
He was a one-time ECW champ during that time.
But. Yeah, I didn't know he was on that one because I stopped watching like the ECW programming because they had it on. I think they had it on Wednesdays. Yeah. For that one, and I just thought it was kind of dumb on there that they were not doing like ECW type matches. They were just doing regular. Matches
so
and stuff,
next week we're gonna make it fun. We're gonna ask ChatGPT to come up with a wrestler, and we'll add the stipulations on who the superstar is. So we can say like he has to be a world champion, had to play during like the Ruthless Aggression era, something like that. And we have to put one together.
So we're gonna type in the questions.
And we will type in live? What our questions would be, or if you can talk to ChatGPT and just say is Matt Hardy, blah, 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 or, is this wrestler this? And go through 20 questions there with ChatGPT.
Well, we could try it, see how that works.
And see how that works, but I'm number one right now.
You're 1 and 0, and I'm 0 and 1 right now. I got the right, like, group area apart.
You kind of knew the people and stuff like that, but you didn't know, That's why when you started looking outside, if you would have named Impact, it would have been hard too because Christian wasn't Impact.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
But you would have also.
But I was also thinking because Christian is in AEW as well, and I don't know if he's currently still in it.
Yeah.
But obviously Matt Hardy's not in it because he's in TNA right now.
But you see, if you would have if it would have been a little bit tougher, but you would have, narrowed it down. Because...
But see, I think I ruined it by trying to do all the factions and the groups and stuff like that because if I would have just did like a tag team and then try to work from the tag team, I probably would have got it. Because, like Aces of Eights, like, I don't know if Jeff or Matt was in part of that.
No, they weren't.
Or, any of that.
But I don't know if they're, like, still current Impact Wrestling TNA champs.
They're Impact champions.
If they're current or not, but, like,
But they're in Impact, though. They're not in AEW.
I think they've had more success in Impact than they have in AEW. Yeah. Especially even with the broken Matt Hardy.
I'm wondering, though, if they're going to be in the Hall of Fame this year.
I don't think they will be
as
this
a tag
year.
team.
I think they're going to come back and then be in the Hall of Fame. Like,
Think
they'll
so.
have, like, a 1-year run or something, and they'll face, like... Well, I mean, the thing is, though, Jeff Hardy's got to straighten up a lot.
Yeah.
But if he can do it in the WWE, you got to think, like, he can go up against the Usos if they actually have the Who's Remaining.
Well, if they do storylines correctly, because a lot of people are not liking the way that the storylines are.
Like, you can see some of these top tag teams that are going on right now. They can go back, then hopefully during that time Edge and Christian come back, then they can have Edge and Christian face the Hardy Boys,
like the Usos,
and then they can do a whole
faces the New Day, faces like all the.
They can do the whole like who's the tag champs now are the Usos, right?
Yeah.
So
and then the other tag champs are.
Do they show
the MFTs or they're the other?
Do they show? Yeah.
right here.
So you can see all the champions right here. And see, so Intercontinental United States is Carmelo Hayes.
Yes.
Becky Lynch.
Women's United States is Julia.
I never even knew who she was. So the MFTs
Usos,
right there.
The MFTs
are one tag.
And then Rio.
Rio.
Yeah, because
women's tag.
It's Rhea Ripley and Io.
So
Rhea.
This is kind of where you look at it, where it's like there's not really good for the tag team champs because it's like you give it back to the Usos and the MFTs. People are kind of like Whereas you see right now mid card's looking pretty good for mid card. And the WWE or the like the heavyweight champs and all that world champs are actually looking pretty good as well. So
I don't know. I don't care too much about CM Punk being world champ. Drew McIntyre, like I understand why they gave it back to him.
But CM Punk would have never been world champion if Seth Rollins didn't get injured. Seth Rollins would have still had this title. So the only person up here I think isn't worthy of the champion is Jade Cargill.
Yeah, because she's never defended it.
Not even that she hasn't defended it. I don't think she's a good wrestler.
Well, that's the reason why they haven't had her wrestle on it, because she's been training to try to learn.
Whereas, like,
which is weird because she was in AEW and she was wrestling.
Yeah.
So it's like
I don't
she
think
should have been fine on it.
You give the title to like Becky Lynch or Charlotte, but like Tiffany Stratton would be fine to have the title as well. Or I even think you can have like my new favorite women's wrestler is Lyra Valkyria.
You don't like the one that's like Lita?
No, it hasn't got to me yet. But,
see, I'm
but
like just like with the world titles and stuff like that, is like I'm sick of like the same people winning it. I'm on the boat where like probably I might just be a minority of it, but I'm on the boat of like you're giving it to the same people. It's not that great. Like with the women's title, it's like it was always
every time Becky Lynch,
Charlotte, Bailey. Becky Lynch, like, do they really need it? You got no other woman that can go and
that's the thing.
Win the title.
I like that Stephanie McMahon is champion.
Because somebody new.
Yeah, somebody new. I like when.
But I'm like,
Stratton was
but if she's going to lose to like, let's say Rhea Ripley, like, why?
But Jade
Why
Cargill,
give it to
I
Rhea
do not
Ripley?
think is a good champ. I think
No, she's the paper champ.
I think
she's the placeholder.
She's the Damian Priest of champions.
Yeah, she's the placeholder until Bianca Belair.
But I think she
is back.
I think they've used her wrong to bring her over. She came from what
AEW,
right?
Yeah,
I think they used her wrong. I do not think she's a good wrestler at all. I've never even seen really anything of her, like her entrance, her like charisma, how she is on the mic. Like I've never really seen anything of her.
I don't even know why they even signed her. Like I didn't think she was really that good.
Whereas Stephanie McMahon,
that Jordan Grace is a better wrestler than Jade Cargill.
I think eventually she should win the title. I don't think she will, but they'll eventually give it to her. Like I think Stephanie McMahon, I think she earned it. She's actually been a really good wrestler, as well as she's been decent on the mic. I think more. She needs to work a little bit more on her mic skills, but other than that, I mean, she's been really good as a women's world champion. I'm trying to think, like, who did she beat for champion? She's held it this long, because didn't she win it at WrestleMania?
Well, you would have to think it's probably Becky Lynch.
Do they?
Or it was
tell you how long she's had it for? They don't tell you how long she's had it for, huh?
Yeah, they do. Dominant Hardy champion North and South.
She captured NXT American North at Vengeance Day. And let's see, continue reading. Double NXT title. Took her where she competes against the belt, also known as Dark Angel. No, they don't. That's who she beat.
I'll look it up for it right now.
But I mean, overall, though, I think she's fine as a world champion and stuff like that. I think she'd be good there. But yeah, like if you look at Jade Cargill, I have no clue. Okay, you can click on it and you can see.
No, they just show the women's belt.
Like,
but she's held it for 107 days.
107 days.
But they didn't show it for what's her face,
I didn't
right?
click on it. Let me see. Stephanie Vatcourt. If you click on the women's champion here,
does it say
she's at 149 days.
Does it say who had it before her?
I don't think they
No, it just kind of tells you about.
If they tell you, see more. So it was vacant. So
because it was Naomi. Okay, so that's
So
I don't have to look it up. And then she had to give it up.
She cashed in, and then the vacant title, and she's been having the vacant title ever since.
Okay,
so you can see they kind of show the vacant title. They've had the vacant title twice.
Yeah, because people got hurt.
Rousey took it, and then you look Charlotte Flair, Rhea Ripley had it for a little over a year.
And then she got hurt. And then had to vacate the title. Then they gave it to Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
And Becky Lynch lost to Liv Morgan.
And then Liv Morgan.
Then Rhea Ripley came back
See,
from
she
it.
was paper champ here because she took it. Liv Morgan took it for almost 226 days. And then Rhea Ripley took it.
Yep.
Lost.
And then Io Sky got it. Lost it to Io.
Lost to Io. And then Io lost it to Naomi during cashing in the Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
Then they vacated the title because
she was pregnant.
She went on maternity leave.
Yeah.
Then Stephanie Vatcourt had the title ever since.
Yeah, so then they had that tournament and gave it to her.
You can see they said the longest reign began in previous 380 days.
There's the longest reign, yeah. There's 18 champions.
So let's see. So if Stephanie Vatcourt had that, let's see Jade Cargill, world's champion here. And then shortest reign was less than a day. Where did I click? Oh, see more. Here we go. So she took it from Tiffany Stratton.
Oh, that sucks.
So Tiffany Stratton had November 1st.
Yeah, 301 days.
She got injured.
So who had it the longest? Is 419 days?
419, Bianca Belair. I didn't
Yeah.
even know Bianca Belair had it that long.
Yeah.
That doesn't even seem like it's 419 days.
Mm-hmm.
So Charlotte Flair had it 2 days.
Yeah, Nikki Ash had it.
Let's see. So what?
So
this is
Asuka had it.
That's
and then Sasha, Asuka, then Rhea, then Charlotte, then Nikki Ash had it, then Charlotte, then Becky, then Bianca, then Asuka, then Bianca. See, it was like the same people, and then it's Io, and then they gave it to Bayley, which was fine.
Nia Jax
should have had it,
which is weird. But then Tiffany Stratton took it.
And then Jade took it.
Cargill took it just because Tiffany Stratton was injured. Other than that, she would have had it almost a year. And she would have still been champ going into...
Yeah, because Tiffy time, everybody likes Tiffy time.
She would have still gone into WrestleMania, I think, as women's champion.
Yep.
So, but what is weird, though, is 419 days the longest that Bianca Belair has had it. I do not remember... I remember her run a little bit, but I don't remember enough that she actually held it for 419 days during that time.
She was always the winner of the champion.
But that's interesting. I think Bianca Belair does wrestle a lot better than Jade Cargill.
Yeah, definitely.
I like Bianca Belair a lot better. Yeah. So I'm hoping, this sucks that she had it less than a day, but I'm hoping that, Io Sky had it too. That's crazy that Io Sky had it for that long too. But yeah, so I'm hoping, typically it looks like for this title, like the women have it for a pretty long time.
But it was like, if you look at it here, it's, so go down to the bottom. So we got like Asuka 1, 2, let's see, 3. So about 3-time champion for this one, though. Yeah.
This title.
Then you look at Sasha Banks only had it once.
She only had it the one time.
Because then she went to AEW. So then you go to Rhea
Ripley.
So you got one for this title. The other title she's had. And then you go to Charlotte, it was all 1, 2. And then you go to Becky, and Becky's had it once on that.
And you see, so they've been giving it to other women for the
for this title,
women's WWE title.
Yeah, but if you go to
Stephanie Vatcourt,
that's the SmackDown one. This is the Raw one.
The Women's World Championship here. If you go to there, and you start looking at like 389 days, you see a lot of
but
same
you see
names.
Here, Rhea Ripley, Sasha Banks won that one. But then it's a Bianca Belair, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, Ronda.
So you see, it's
Liv
like the
Morgan,
same 4 or 5 people
I know.
who have had the title back and forth. Even if you look at like Io Sky,
Yeah.
Io Sky,
Yeah,
Rhea
she's been
Ripley,
having it.
Bailey.
That's why it was good
Becky
to see
Lynch,
Naomi get it because Naomi hasn't had it in a while, and then Stephanie Valcour it's new faces as the title, whereas you keep giving it to Liv Morgan and all these other ones. It's a repeat.
And that's what's weird.
And that's
too,
what gets boring.
Is seeing right here with Rhea Ripley at 379 days. That's what's weird to me. Is seeing her having it that long, and then now she's basically not really in the title contention.
Well, she might be if she wins the Elimination Chamber.
Because she took it, and she's not going to win it. I don't think she's going to win because you got to think Stephanie McMahon is going to face Liv Morgan. So whoever has to win, so that was already set. Mm-hmm. So now you have to look to see who's going to face Jade Cargill. I think Jade Cargill is going to face Bianca Belair.
Yeah.
That's who you're going to have
if
to
she
look
comes
at.
back.
I think so.
Because there's 2 more reveals, so there's probably 2 more weeks that they're going to have the matches.
Yeah, so, and you look at the old title, too, they showed. The old title they showed, they've had 15 holders.
Yeah.
The longest had it for 398. I wonder who do you think had it for 398? Becky Lynch. And the reign ends in the next decade, so she took it in 2020 and then lost.
Because they changed the belt.
But
remember, it was the blue and the red.
Ronda Rousey. I think Ronda Rousey came that long. That long ago, Ronda Rousey came. That's crazy. Yep. Alexa Bliss had it for a pretty long time. See, you could see even
Charlotte, this one was Sasha. That was annoying.
They went back and forth. Look how many times they went back and forth, back and forth.
That's what I'm saying. There was nobody new face.
Alexa Bliss, Sasha,
and then it was Sasha and Alexa. Nia's 2-time champion.
And there was really no.
Alexa Ronda.
They wore those ladies out.
So. I know, but still, it's was no new faces. There was no other women that could,
Apparently,
get the
there wasn't any.
What about Natalya? Why don't you give it to Natalya?
And then here's your NXT champs.
You got Joe Henry, JC
This
James,
looks like
Ethan Page,
Tiffany Stratton,
and Izzy Dame.
So that's pretty much for those guys. I don't think Ethan Page is going to do anything.
See, and then the Dark State is the NXT Tag Champions.
That's a pretty cool name.
The Speed one is Jasper Troy. Women's Speed is Fallon Henley. And then the Evolve Men's, which is the light heavyweight title. Mm-hmm. That's Jackson Drake. Evolved Women is Kendall Gray. And then the Heritage
MJF.
Is Channing Stacks Lorenzo.
Yeah, I thought that was MJF, but
yeah, those are all the champions.
That's everybody.
Yeah, well, we'll see next week on if ChatGPT makes us lose or not. But this has been the episode of Tackles and Takedowns, and we'll see you next week with the next episode. So we'll see you.
You guys take it easy.
Yep.
God bless you guys.
Yep.